Today I'd like to show you the newest member of the data acquisition family at Fluke, the Fluke 2638A Hydra Series 3 data acquisition system in DMM. The 2638A is a 20 to 60 channel data logger that measures and records DC volts, DC current, AC current, resistance, frequency, RTD, thermocouple, and thermistor. Let's take a walk around in the 2638A front panel, and then we'll set up a test and run a test. The front panel on the 2638A has DMM input ports up to 300 volts Cat2, as well as current, AC or DC, to 100 milliamps with resettable front fuse. Function keys for soft menu selection and navigation. USB port for USB flash memory to control and move your data and setup files. Numeric keypad for entry, and a standby button. The main buttons on the 2638 are these 6 buttons in this grouping here. You'll notice that they're backlit. They tell you what stage you're in and what's going on with the 2638 at any time. Let's go through and do a setup of a scan sequence on the 2638. One of the first things you would do as a user would go to your instrument setup button. This allows you to set up your preferences for 9 other languages. It shows you your firmware, allows you to set your date format and your time formats, allows you to set up brightness and keypad beeps and IP addresses. So now we've set up our instrument, let's set up a test run. So let's set up channel 101. Edit channel. We can select our input. In this case, it's thermocouple type K. We have the selections of thermocouples, thermistors, PRTs, DC voltage, AC voltage, resistance, and frequency. We'll stay on thermocouple. We're also able to apply a label to this channel, which is recorded in the data file. You can enter a label through the navigation keys in this alphanumeric pad. You have the ability to set 2 alarms on each channel. These can be high, high, low, low, or high-low alarms that can be directed to an alarm output at the back of the 2638. All channels have the ability to do an MX plus B, which is a gain and offset for scaling of various signals. So we've set this channel up. We also, at this point, have the ability to copy this channel and paste it into all the other channels that we have in the system, if in fact that's what we desire to do. So we've set up a channel, and I've set up a few other channels prior to this. So now let's go through and either save this setup file, or I can run it as it is. I'll choose to just run it at this point in time.